Alrighty. Who's out there in the ether? Waiting and watching. So we've got a Bathurst super round to get through tonight. Free practice is just ending. So a couple of minutes and we'll be on to quali. Oh, hey, Luke, what's cracking? I'm good. Have we been racing hard? I'm exhausted this week. I don't know about you guys. I'm exhausted. I think I'm lucky. I've only got one event this week. It's Christmas, obviously. But yeah, I don't know if I've got the energy. I am buggered. Well, hopefully we've got a good race tonight. Not just for you, Luke, but everyone else out there as well. Project Cars 2. It's leagues like this that actually keep this game active, which is pretty damn cool, because Project Cars 3 is not doing it for them. You might have heard some tweets popped up and then deleted from the CEO of Slightly Mad, now with Codemasters. It's talking about a new slightly, what's it called? The engine, the Madness engine for Project Cars 4. He replied to one of my tweets basically saying that, yes, I shouldn't have said it was a sim. He didn't say that, but he meant that when he was talking about number 3. And that they've learnt their lesson and they're going to change things for 4. So, but then those tweets were deleted. So who knows what's going on. But there is screenshots. You can't hide from the screenshots. Ian Bell, Executive Director, Codemasters. He went on a bit of a tweet spree on the weekend. He must have... He's either drunk or I don't know what happened, but weird. Alright, we've only got a couple of minutes now and we're going to go to quali, so get yourselves ready. And we'll take you to Bathurst. Project Cars 2 is also on sale on the PlayStation Store, so I might actually buy a second copy and set up the other PlayStation and see if we can't get a nice broadcast going in the new year. That'd be cool. Instead of having all the ugly broadcast overlay stuff on it, it'll actually look nice. But I will need to use 2 PlayStations for that. I managed to get one, I think a couple of years ago. I haven't really used it much. But it did come with a copy of Spider-Man and Red Dead Redemption. And I got it for like, at the time, 150, 200 bucks. It was super cheap. Probably stolen now that I think about it. But anyway, it was, yeah, a good deal. I just haven't used it as much as I wanted to. Unfortunately, it just hasn't worked out. Alrighty. Let's have a look. Let's go to the, let's have a look at free practice. So that's how things ended after free practice. It was someone awesome on top. Not surprising there, Mertzy Blue coming in and Hammer in third. Whether or not we see those results replicated in qualifying, we'll find out in just a few moments' time. Fritz, Morningstar, Mike and Birdie. I saw Morningstar Mike getting a lot of track limit penalties and getting a lot of laps deleted. So he's going to need to be careful about that this time through. Angry old fella's down there. He had a good run at Fuji. Let's see if he can't have another good run at Bathurst here tonight. And here it is. Your 15 minutes of qualifying begins. Double points this evening as well. Super round here at Bathurst. Mertzy Blue gets the ball rolling. More ways than one. So if you're not familiar with Bathurst, let's take a ride with Mertzy Blue. This is a tricky part of the circuit where the car wants to spit yourself out onto the concrete. When you come up through the cutting, got to have a load of confidence through here. Have your car balanced well as you peak and crash through the corners. Hit the grate, come down into McPhillamy Park on the left-hand side. You want to be as close to that left-hand wall. Then into the Dipper and S's. And it is just... Oh, it's almost like a free-for-all through there. Will you make it? Won't you make it? And then as you come up to Forest Elbow, another one of those blind left-hand turns. And then onto the chase, the fastest part of the circuit, where we can see the cars get up to maximum speed. What kind of speeds is Mertzy getting? 270, 75 kilometers an hour. Braking hard into the chase. And then Hyatt on the right-hand side, last corner. And that's a lap at Bathurst. But that wasn't a timed lap. This is him now. Pretty good entry into Hell's Corner. So Mertzy Blue actually looks like he blitzed the rest of the field in behind him as well. So let's see what kind of times we can get tonight. Vert Wheeler just coming in behind him as well. So we've got two Corvettes on track. This is Morningstar Mike in the Ferrari. I was saying before, he was getting a few track lap times deleted, so hopefully he's gotten that out of his system through free practice as he starts his timed lap. In behind Birdie here. through Skyline. The S is in the dipper. Birdie does it all. Back to Mertzy Blue. He's coming down Conrod right now. As he hits the brakes hard at the chase. We're just waiting to see what his first time lap can be like. It's going to give us something to benchmark, as he's the first one out there. Let's see what time Mertzy got himself. We'll go top of the leaderboard. We go second. A 2:05 for now. Angry's done the fastest at the moment with a 2:04. Birdie coming through in the 4 GT. Decent entry there. Where does Birdie slot himself into this? He didn't. Must have violated something somewhere. Vert Wheeler's having another crack at it as well. Another one. Had his lap time invalidated to track limits. Morningstar Mike had the same thing happen, so this is going to hurt them. This is a track that is, well, 2 minutes long to get around. So, you know, we've only got 9.5 minutes left to go. So there's only a couple of laps left in it for them. So they need to bank a lap in here, or they just go hard and risk it all. This is something that Vert Wheeler is having to deal with. That might see his lap time invalidated at McPhillamy. This is, he's got pretty hard. His line looked good coming up to McPhillamy. He wasn't using the full width of the circuit. And yeah, he just couldn't get it turned in time. He was very lucky not to end up in the wall at Skyline there, but he's coming down Conrod Straight at the moment. And Corvette looks undamaged, but the time won't be the best. Oh, Kakadu. I'm in a bit of trouble already in qualifying. This track is difficult. It is not easy. Into Skyline now. And the S's, and then into the dipper. It all just rolls into one. Onto Forest Elbow. And Kakadu at the moment is yet to put a time down. Someone awesome has put a time. He was top of the free practice time sheets. Let's see if he can run away with it here on this lap. It's looking good. It's looking clean. He's hitting 282 kilometers an hour with a 4 GT, a little bit quicker than the top speeds we saw with the Corvette, so that's something to keep an eye on. Look how fast he is, 200 kilometers an hour, just down to 96, up to speed again. Super smooth from someone. We'll go across the line. He goes top of the timing sheets, 2043. Bathurst it is, Bert. I haven't seen your name in ages. How are you? Someone awesome has gone top, beaten Hammer. And the 4 GT coming alive here at Bathurst today. Hammer in the Corvette goes second. He's down by 600ths. Oh, and Forest Elbow gets him called out there. And that's going to be an aborted lap. This is Birdie, was in behind. Is he caught anything out of it? Might get a bit of a tow down Conrod. Oh yeah, the 120's coming up, Bert. February. That'll be 3 years. That's insane. I can't believe I've been doing it like that. My annual event. Just the 120. It's expanded this year. We're going GT Sport and ACC. So Yeah, it's insane. Hopefully you've been putting in the practice this all year in 2020. Birdie goes third fastest. 2045, so the 204's looking pretty good. And the 4 GTs currently hold 2 of the 3 podium positions. Stephen, so good to see your name pop up. Merry Christmas to you. Does everyone like the red colour for chat? Because that seems like it's a little hard to read. If we don't, we'll reset it. The sign up, it'll be a form this year. I haven't announced it yet. But I will have to probably start announcing it after Christmas, actually. But if you're on Discord, that'll be the best way to stay ahead of the game. Oh, big moment for Mertzy Blue. Running in 7th and coming down to the Forest Elbow. Let's take a look. They were absolutely flying through here. What happened? I must say it was half... Oh, the back end got away from him there. I think he was tapping the brakes. Coming down into Forest Elbow. There might be bias issue there. Stenhouse, almost the same thing. So the Corvettes are looking a little wobbly under braking tonight. A little bit too much on the back end. They might need to they could play that out with a bit of bias change. Let's see what Stenhouse can do. He's currently 8th place. But have a look at the speed difference between the Corvette and the 4GT. Corvette, just a few kilometers different, but that is going to be made out your exit out of Forest Elbow. That's where the difference is going to be made. You're going to see it at the end of the chase. Into Murray's corner now. Corner number 23. And let's see, does Stenhouse improve on an 8th place? It doesn't look like it. He stays 8th. Yeah, the dip. There's Mertzy wearing the damage. This is Morningstar Mike. He's had a few lap times invalidated to track limits. There could be another one here. I don't know if he's going to see this lap through. No, we will. Let's have a look. He's currently 6th with a 205. Can he get it into the 4s? He can. Look at that. Morningstar Mike. 2041. And a Ferrari in the top 3. Just as Stephen Burrows chucks in 200 stars. Thank you very much. And increases your lead on the star leaderboard on Facebook. Absolute legend. What are my notifications saying? What are they doing? What are Facebook doing to me? Oh, okay. Hang on, I'll have a look. I'll have a look. You just sent 200 and you sent 1,000. Don't know why the 1,000 didn't come through, but you did. Thanks, Stephen. That's a total of 1,200 stars tonight. You've absolutely gone above and beyond. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas. So Stephen Burrows, everyone has actually chucked in 1,200 stars. It said 200. but he also sent 1,000 before that. You're on a 5-week streak too, bro. Right, angry old fella as well. We're expecting good things. Oh no, it's definitely here. Angry old fella in that Corvette. Oh, we've done it again. 199. Thank you. You're making me blush. Now, angry old fella in 5th place. 2045. It's getting very competitive. And there it is. Stephen Barrows. The 199. Oh, how close he was to the edge of McPhillamy. Oh, and he's just tagged it. Coming through Skyline and into the S's. And angry's gonna be, he's gonna be angry. This is Stanhouse 321, 8th place. Thanks, bro. Thank you so. That will help. You might actually have. Now qualifying's over. Stanhouse needs to put this together now. So that lap angry was on, done. He hasn't got another chance. He's going to start at least 5th. Unless anyone out on track at the moment can improve. This is one of those. Stanhouse looking for better than 9th. He comes into focus. Down to 23. He's done a 205. Little wide there. That might cost him. Does it? Did he improve? 2059. Oh, he didn't quite get it at the end, so that's where he will hang. Axel, welcome along. And thank you for hitting the like button there tonight. Kakadoo's also out in that Ferrari. Looks like he's hitting it hard. He's at the chase currently. Speedo's being covered up by the qualifying complete. So I don't really know how quick he's going, but let's see. Kakadoo. 206. Can he hit the 205s? Can he put himself inside the top 10? 206. Oh, he does. 9th place right at the end. Well done, Kakadoo. And thank you, Michael Levy, for hitting the like button tonight. Don't forget, guys, all the likes and comments as well help the stream. So appreciate that a lot. Oh, Axel, my man. Axel, there it is. The better way to start my day. Breakfast and getting ready for work. Watching it. A Demo on Garage broadcast. Welcome along, Axel. I've got to run. We'll stay for the start. Looking forward to the 120. Keep me posted. Thank you very much, Bert. I will. We're coming up to the 3rd annual Bathurst 120 this year. More news on that in the new year. But coming up. So as expected, someone awesome got that top spot. Birdie. And then it was Morningstar Mike. So the 4 GTs. They're hard to beat. But there was a Ferrari giving him hell from behind. But we want to see that Ferrari ahead. Then it was Angry and Hammer down there in the top 5. It's very, very interesting as qualifying ends. And we start the super round tonight. They've got 2 mandatory pit stops. The pit window opens on lap 6. So will we see anyone pit after the pit window opening? Or will we see it a mix of strategy tonight? It could be anything. We saw a crazy strategy happen in the ACC event with Race on Oz, where Nige went in as soon as the pit window opened and went on to win it. Let's see if one of these guys picks the same thing tonight. And if we do not count them out. Oh, cool, man. Ryan Check going for Hammer. He's got a chance there in 5th place, definitely. Awesome. Stephen, 24-hour event. It's gonna be hectic. I'm refreshing the chat. I want a different color. I don't want red. There's your top 10 though. Stanhouse did a good job getting in there. He got beaten by somebody right at the end. I don't know who it was. Might have been Kakadu or Stubbies, but it was somebody that just picked him out because he had about an 8th or a 9th. Here's the bottom half of the field. Vert, Curver, Exploded, Argon, Exorcist, and Team Little Bear. The Porsche, boys in the Porsches. I can't believe the insane star support already tonight. And you haven't really seen racing, you've just seen some qualifying. I appreciate that a lot. So, legends. Don't forget, if you want to support us, you can hit the like button or hit the notifications as well. Or if you want to go that extra mile like we've had Stephen and Axel do tonight. There's stars on Facebook, Super Chat on YouTube, or the Streamlabs link. Streamlabs, right there now, streamlabs.com/Josh Gangan. That's my name. Alright, we've got a race. We've got a race. Someone awesome got the top spot next to Bertie and... well, we're excited. Morningstar Mike in that Ferrari shares the second row with Angry. He was looking good up until a mistake coming down the dipper S's area skyline, and it was all over. Steven saying 2 drivers, no mechanics, 24 hours of hell. That sounds like 24 hours of fun. Fun in hell. It sounds like that's what it sounds like. But we are here in Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia. It's probably a COVID hotspot. That's probably just outside the hotspot. I don't know. I'm in Queensland, so they can't get through the border unless they've got a pass thing at the moment. But that doesn't matter. In the virtual world, we're going to go racing with the 15 drivers from Go2Woah. It's a super round, double points. The championship is all up in the air. It's open for anyone. So expect the winner tonight to basically be taking out the championship. It's looking that good. But Hammer is on the top with Fritz. Their team is winning. Stubbs and Mercy, they're second. Someone and Psycho are third. So here we go. It's racing at Bathurst. Great start from Hammer. He goes from 4th to 5th immediately. Birdie just rockets ahead through the field. But everybody up through the back now, playing it safe as we go through Hell's Corner for the first time. And it looks pretty safe from here. Hammer, 5th to 4th. Like that. Angry got up into 3rd, and it looked like Mertzy lost a few spots. In the Griffin's Bend right now. This is where things happen. They happen here on the first lap. Everybody giving each other a wide berth. There's Vert Wheeler. Bathurst has just come alive with a roar of GT3s. Oh, looked a little wild for Vert there. But he got up ahead of it as we go back to the front. Oh, big hit. Big hit from Morningstar Mike. I don't know if you saw that. The car jumped about 50 feet. And he's done it again at the grate. This is not looking good for him. He was up into 3rd. He's down 2 spots already. I don't know if that's lag as well. Keep an eye on that. It looks like there's some very close racing up the front as Bert has got ahead of someone as well. So Bert in that green Ford GT, giving it to someone immediately. on the opening lap. This is just outrageous. Look at these guys. This is absolutely insane. Coming down Conrod. They swap positions. Angry in that Corvette, not letting them get away. He's tagged onto them nice and close. Through the chase, someone just covers his line as Birdie wanted to come running up through the inside, but he didn't let that happen. And here we go. We've got 2 Corvettes through the last turn. Morningstar Mike sensed an opportunity, and he went around the outside off track and made the overtake. I think we'll let that one stick. That was a little bit of a hectic lap for some of these drivers. But I think we all got through relatively unharmed as Team Little Bear rounds it up in 15th. So back to the front. It's the racing between the 2 Fords and the Corvette driven by Angry Old Fella. Looks like someone is getting his pace on. He's building an early lead, 6/10 at the moment. This is where it's looking very, very competitive. Oh, big shot. The Ford took off like an Aussie from a red coat. The patriotism from Stephen. It is a character trait that we love. Angry Old Fella just cuts it at Skyline. Got caught out. Can't be doing that too many times tonight. Oh, this could be a moment as Angry gets right up in beside him. And they're right next to each other. And Birdie has been squished down to 3rd place and Angry up into 2nd. Now, top 3 have been different for each lap so far. Morningstar Mike is also pressurising the rear end of Hemmer, who's come up from 5th place. He's into 4th. He's looking good. It's a good start. Great start from someone, though. His gap has built to 2 seconds. Ooh, bit of a wide one. That's going to let Fritz through. Fritz has had a spin. He's stuck. As we go back to it, he's just recovering now as he falls to 10th position. Not what he would want to see. Let's have a look. So it was a good stuff from these guys. Look at this. Morningstar Mike. I think he just avoided hitting the back of Birdie. Not Fritz. And then, yeah, we just saw Fritz take a spin. He got recovered, but he's lost 5-6 positions out of it. He's back down to 10th. Let's go back to 4th place. Hammer is doing well. He's trying to stay mistake-free. Birdie's in the top 3. Angry now starting to build a bit of a gap. A lot of the guys eating that wall there. Just coming into Reed Park. A lot of them taking a lot of chunk out of the concrete there. We got the better weather when it's not 95% humidity. I'll tell you that much. It is just, when it's hot, it is just gross hot. It's not even good. You can't enjoy it. You know? So, I don't know if that wall's going to be there. It could be. It's going to be in the history books, I think, but for sure. I don't know how it's still standing. They build them strong in New South Wales. Hemmer's doing well. In 4th, he's had a good start. Morningstar Mike probably would have wanted a little bit better of a start, but he stayed in the top 5. Just lost 2 positions from where he qualified. Mertzy Blues there in 6th position. Then it's Stanhouse, Kakadu in one of the other Ferraris competing tonight. And then Curva 97, he's 9th. Then we got Fritz. And Fritz is definitely bitten off more than he can chew. We saw him spin here last lap. As Stubbies chases him. But the pit window will open in just a couple of laps' time, so we could see some early stops from some of the drivers out there. We'll have to wait and see who does that. I think Stubbies has got it. Oh, he gave a lot of wide berth there. And Fritz, I think, is struggling a little bit with damage. I think he's trying to get through. Morningstar Mike's had an issue. Don't know where Morningstar Mike has dropped from. He was up the front. He's now down to 11th. Thank you, Anthony, for liking the stream. Welcome along to the race. This is big drama on lap 4. So Fritz has major suspension damage. Steven's pointing out it definitely looks that way. He's definitely given Stubbies a run for his money. It's going to be difficult to do it across the top of the mountain with the damage he's wearing. He's going to have a bit of understeer wearing. Stubby's definitely in the better place. Thank you, Steven. Oh, another one. Fritz needs to be careful. See what he's trying to do. Yes, the damage is more than just cosmetic in this game. It does affect steering, engine, all that sort of stuff. It's a little bit more realistic. As you can see, coming down, he's had to let, I think, Morningstar Mike through. So there's engine damage, suspension damage. I'd say some steering rack damage as well. Just look at... Is he going to go in? No, he's going to... What he's trying to do... Because the pit window opens on lap 6. So next lap, he wants it to count. So Morningstar Mike making his run back through, gets through Stubbies. Up into 9th place. Not sure what happened to Morningstar, but we caught him going very, very slowly on Griffin's Bend on lap number 4. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in Fritz's car either. Look at it. Coming down the mountain straight there, he's going left to right. Does not look like fun. Let's go back to the top order. We'll catch back in with them. This is 3rd place Hammer. He's 5 seconds away from Angry Old Fella, who's having a fantastic end of the season. And he's doing so well here at Bathurst tonight. But it's someone awesome that they're all here to beat. This guy is just... He's been top of his game all season. And someone awesome. Well, if anyone can beat him, it's going to be a hard task. Because he's definitely put in the time here and there. The practice, it does pay off. So someone at the moment leading on lap 5. So we go back to Kakadu in 6th. Birdie's ahead of him. Behind him, rather, by 2 seconds. And the 4GT Ferrari battle will wage on. Might not be for top position, but hey, we can still do it for 6th and 7th. Doesn't bother me. And this is the man in pursuit, Birdie. He's got a very fast 4GT. And he's going to have the advantage down the straights as we sort of figured that out in qualifying. Let's see what he can do here. So the pit window will open as well as lap 6 is started. Everybody can start coming in at the end of the lap for a pit stop. They've got to make 2 tonight. Let's have a look at the speedo of Birdie. 240 odd kilometers. I'd say Kakadu is going to be in all sorts of trouble at the end of this lap. It was 2 seconds. It's now 1.3. Oh, yeah, definitely rewards cleaner driving. So, mistakes are punished big time in Project Cars. I will never switch, Stephen. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Oh, that didn't look good for Birdie. It was a little bit of a wild ride. He got through. You can see there was some debris on the road there too as we got through the S's and the dipper. Birdie coming through Forest Elbow now. 1.2 seconds away. Kakadu. Let's have a look. 240. 6th gear. Look at this. The Ford is already doing 10 kilometers faster. Kakadu might have some engine damage. Some aero stopping him as well. About 260. We didn't get to see what Birdie did, but we know he's quicker. And the chase is on. So, someone awesome comes in and he makes that early pit stop that we were talking about. Oh, we've had... That was Stenhouse. He's had some trouble. And it's turned into a three-way fight now for 5th place. It's just sort of livened up because of a mistake. Kakadu is going to go for it. Maybe not. Here we go. It's just all of a sudden, it's just turned up. This race has turned up a notch. So Stenhouse, we know... Stenhouse looks like he's managed to keep it out of the wall. Oh, Kakadu, big moment for him. Coming up through the quarry corner. That wall has just taken so many people tonight. And Kakadu, the pressure's on him. He's going to be wearing massive damage. He's not going to... It doesn't look like he's going to let Birdie through. They come into the skyline now, and he is behind. So Kakadu made some massive, massive mistakes. Check this out. Hit it there, up across. McPhillamy ahead of him. It was off the track as well. Birdie knew he had to get around, and he did do that. So it's unlucky for Kakadu. The pressure just got onto him. He will be able to go into the pit lane and repair some of that damage, but it's going to cost him a lot of time. Yeah, the Fords do seem to just be a more better round balanced car. So, yeah. It's just one of those things. So, we've got Vert coming in. Morningstar Mike. Not. Curve is coming through as well. Stubbies is continuing on. Exploded Argon. Team Little Bear. He's up to 12th at the moment. Fritz. Just dancing with death there. Oh, cool lads, man. Stephen is chucked the Demo 1 Garage name on a hat, and he's going to wear it as a sponsor in his kart racing, which is pretty damn cool. So if you're out there watching kart racing and you see Stephen and you see that logo, you'll know who it is. Vert Wheeler is getting lapped now, but I think he went in for a pit stop, an early pit stop, which is fine. Remember, we saw this in the ACC event. Team Little Bear is also in the pits. So someone awesome. He's also gone an early pit. And he's coming up on Mertzy Blue now. Mertzy Blue just 8/10 ahead of him. Let's see how hard this passes. Does Mertzy Blue let the Ford through? Or does Mertzy make someone work for it? We're hoping he makes him work for it. Let's see what happens. Bathurst, it can bring up surprises left, right, and centre as we hit the first almost at 10 laps. So as I got a little bit of a moment, guys, welcome along. My name's Josh, this is Demo and Garage. We're broadcasting the Go2Woah Championship tonight. Have a Merry Christmas too, by the way. We are very close to that date. I hope everyone has a great day. We've got plenty of new things coming in the new year. But if you are enjoying the racing tonight, don't forget to support us out. Just hit the like button, or if you're watching on replay, leave a comment as well. But you can go, oh, big moment for Mertzy Blue. Lock up at Griffin's Bend. There was no pressure whatsoever. He's also let Stan through, and Birdie might catch him. The Corvette's struggling with their back end tonight. Look at this, it was just out of nowhere, turned in, bang, and he's going to be wearing damage because of that as well. Big moment for Mertzy Blue. So he's lost 2 spots out of that. Let's assess the car. Car doesn't look like it's taken too much damage. Let's see what he's like. Let's see what his steering inputs are like down the straight here. It looks a little erratic, especially for Conrod Straight. I think there is some suspension damage as well for Mertzy Blue. Corvette boys are struggling, as Stephen mentions. The elevation changes here. This is not an easy track at all. And if you come underprepared, little things like that will catch you out. And understeering as well into Murray's corner. Birdie's got a big chance here. He might be able to catch some good points out of this. So Birdie, if he can keep himself out of the wall, keep himself clean. He's sort of just been watching his competitors ahead of him just sort of wipe themselves out. So Birdie just the snail in the hair, and he's doing the snail routine tonight. Not that he's slow, but you know what I mean. I would absolutely agree. Getting set up, it's not easy. I'm one of those people. I don't like to make too much setup changes, but yeah, there's people out there that can just get every inch of performance out of a car by tweaking just the tiniest of settings, and they know what each and everything does. I don't get to race often myself, but yeah, when I do, that's something I try to play around with. Birdie's doing really well here. We're on lap 10 of 40, guys. So no, this is just a big endurance event tonight. And he's catching Mertzy Blue, who was having a pretty decent run up until that mistake. But yeah, like I was saying, if you'd like to support, you can go to streamlabs.com/JoshGain. That is my name. Or you can go Super Chats. I think there's stickers as well on YouTube and Facebook stars. But I'd like to say thanks to Stephen and Axel tonight for sending us some stars. So Stephen spends 2 hours tweaking the setup before a race. Yeah, It's literally can take that long. So Git, welcome. He's going. He says, get the dogs, Birdie. He's giving it his all. He's about 1.8 seconds away. We'll have to check in with him in just a moment. Let's check in with the front runner, Angry. So Angry's going a long distance run. The guys behind him have pitted. But Angry going for a bit of an overcut. We didn't really see this strategy work that well in the ACC event with Race on Oz. So I don't like his chances, but like I said, Bathurst can sometimes play wonderful, amazing things. Like anything could happen, but what we did see work was the Someone Awesome strategy where he went into the pits as soon as the pit window was opened. So Angry's got a big task ahead of him. Hemmer currently occupies 7th, and he's 11 seconds down the road. And Someone Awesome, he's not too far behind him. He will be the net leader currently. He has taken a pit stop. Stenhouse, he's in 4th. Mertzy Blue's there in 5th place. I think he's a little bit quicker than Birdie at the moment, but a mistake has hindered Mertzy Blue. We're waiting to see if Mertzy goes into the pit lane. Now they're coming together at Griffin's Bend. It's just a back-end mishap. Yeah, I've seen the opposite work with the undercut. I've never really seen an overcut work. But, you know, the right driver, the right strategy, it might play well. Like you said, if they don't push too long. So Mercy's just going to continue on with things. Birdie's doing exactly the same thing. Curver's up to 7th. Stubby's is behind him in 8th position. He's 4 or 5 seconds down the road. Morningstar Mike. He had something happen to him on lap 4. And I don't know if he's had subsequent collisions. It's a bit of a shame. He was doing really well as well as we come through Conrod. Kakadu. It is a Ferrari. Some damaged Ferraris out there. The boys are struggling. The Ferraris can be slippery. So, I mean, I don't think I'd do any better. Exploded Argon. He's also wearing some war wounds on the front nose there. He's in 11th place. Team Little Bear. And that's Fritz. This is for position. Does Team Little Bear make it easy? I like it when they don't make it easy. He's not. Fritz looks like he's had a coming together somewhere. I don't know when that happened. We've got a bit of a race going on here. This is for 12th and 13th now. And that is the race leader, Angry, who has to navigate through some blue flags. This should be interesting. Well, this season, Stephen, I would have to agree. Oh, Team Little Bear turns in. Angry went for a big dive up the inside. To be fair, Little Bear, I don't think really saw that coming. This is Fritz. He's letting Angry just pull him down the straight. And it's working wonders. And it has just left Little Bear in the lurch behind him, eating his dust. And the two Corvettes are just getting on with the job. They're not on the lead lap now, but he's using that leader to cut through the air. Make his job just a little bit easier. So Fritz gets it done. This is Exorcist. And this is Verd Wheeler down in 15th. Someone Awesome. Now, has he got a penalty? I think that's what that might mean. It might be a time penalty for someone also. I don't know if you spend the pit lane or what, but someone has to be careful now. Whoa! Back in out from another vet. It's not Fritz. Who was it? Was it Hammer? There goes someone. Sorry, it is Hammer. So that's for second place. I don't know why I thought that was anybody else. So someone made that easy. Hammer's down to third. Is Hammer going to bite the bullet? And nope. Welcome, SB Anala Racing Team. Thank you for the follow. Ah, right. Number change is red. Thank you for the tip. I thought I used to be able to look at what it was, but I guess not. Must be track limit violations or a lap deleted. Yeah, so for someone that Ford GT, it's just blitzing through the field. Almost zero competition for him. So here he goes. Angry Old Fella is 10 seconds up the road, and every corner we navigate through, he's biting into that interval. Look at it drop. It's now into 9. Someone is just... Oh, is that the mistake from someone? Or was that just lag? An unlikely mistake. I can't tell. I can't tell. It could have been a mistake. He's cut it through Skyline. So, is someone's race unending here? He does have damage. A little wide at Forest Elbow. Hammer's done the same thing. He's actually just followed through, doing exactly what someone did. I think that might... It looked like lag, but I think it was actual... I think that was actual damage. Yeah, I'm not sure what that symbol means either. It keeps popping on and off. No, I think it's caught up. I think... Because he's wearing some damage on that window. I'm just trying to see if we can't see anything. I wish I could spin around the car and do all that stuff. Let's have a look. Well, it's clean there. Might have been lag, Stephen. You could have been right. I thought I saw a cracked window. Yeah, it's just he's in a... Yeah, well, that cracked window, you saw it just then. He's angry. He's 10.9, 11 seconds up the road. And it's getting interesting now, because we're just trying to see if... someone awesome has made a mistake. Angry's looking clean as. He still does need to take his first stop. But he's gaining some time there. Let's have a look at the speedo. He is a little down. Oh, he's getting there now. He might be alright. 280. No, he could be good. Oh, it's a tricky one, this one. Okay, he's coming in. So Angry, lap 15. And someone will retake the lead of the race here. So 2:14, 2:05.8, 2:04.8. That looks pretty good. 2:04.8. So someone doesn't look like, if he looks like it must have just been lag. So it was actually quicker that lap. So maybe he did. Maybe he did take some damage. It looked wild when we're over the top though, I must say that. Here we go, so Angry back out on track now. He's 12 seconds behind someone. And the race continues. Stenhouse is inside the pit lane. His crew are ready and waiting. And he's getting fuel there by the looks of things. I mean, who uses pit stops in Project Cars? Never seen anyone use them. Just saying. Hope you're watching this, Ian Bell. Birdie, 10:35. Now, like I said, it's a snail in the hairs. He's up to 4th now, and it's working wonders. He's missing a tail light there. He's been missing a tail light for a while now, so I think someone did tag him some point. Stubbies is just in behind this man, Curver. So it's Corvette on Ferrari at the moment. This looks like a pretty good race, starting to heat up. Not what Stubbies would have wanted. He's really struggling over the top, aren't they? I have to admit, I was not looking at the camera when that happened. I didn't even see Curver spin out. So luckily I had the replay. Oh, we got someone around. That's one of the Porsche boys. It's either Team or Exorcist. And then, who was in that yellow? What number is that Corvette? Because there was a big slam. Is it Hammer? It is Hammer. So Hammer's coming through. Hammer's on a mission. But he might have absolutely undone all the work there, coming in at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I was trying to look at some points, and Curver goes in, and Curver actually had a spin at the cutting. And then as I come back to it, I saw Stubbies in the wall going around. And then as we hit like the skyline, the S's area, we had one of the Porsches around, and Hammer comes through and smashes into the wall, and he's gotten around Stubbies, and Hammer is up in the 5th place, and he is on the charge at the moment. So the top 5, putting in some good times. 2:05 at the moment from Someone Awesome, a 2:08 from Mercy Blue, 2:08 from Birdie, and Hammer just did a 2:17, but that's because he's coming down the pit lane. Morningstar Mike might be able to catch them at one point. He's doing a 2:06 there. Michael Levy, 3-week streak as well. Welcome and thank you. You were here earlier, but thank you. There it is. 125 stars from Michael Levy. He's enjoying tonight's racing. You guys are insane. I have like the weekly amounts you've sent. I'm pretty sure Stephen's first, then Michael, you're second or third. I had it before. I don't know where I saw it. I'll see somewhere. He's telling me about people that sent stars. It's gone missing. Oh, here we go. Stephen Burrows, then Stephen Nielsen, then Michael Levy. There you go. How cool is that? So thanks, guys. I do appreciate that. And Merry Christmas as well. Alright, we're trying to look for... Stubbies is going to be caught in a few moments' time from Morningstar Mike. He's only 3.1 seconds down the road. So that'll be our next one. So Birdie's coming to the pit lane. So has Exploded Argon. He's that other green Ford GT trundling down pit lane. But he's not on the lead lap. This is Curve 97. N4. Shouldn't forget the 4. Kakadu. He's in the top 10 at the moment. His lap a 2.0. What's it got? A 2.04. So he can really do some quick lap times. He just needs to stay out of the wall, and he might be able to do probably get himself up there tonight. He's just got to improve on that a little bit. This is where the race is happening though, between Stubbies and Stenhouse. But Stenhouse is maybe something's happened. He's caught behind some traffic. That might be what's going on. Traffic's trying to get out of the way. It's very difficult here at Bathurst. Stenhouse wasn't the best place to be caught at McPhillamy, but we avoided incident. Stenhouse can get on with the job now, and he will want to catch up to Stubbies. 10 seconds down the road at the moment. Birdie is behind, 4 seconds. And watch out for Birdie, he is quick. He does have traffic to get through. Let's see how... He might actually catch the traffic in a much better spot. So Birdie might not lose as much time as Stenhouse did there. Angry is leading again, so we must have seen someone awesome back into the pits. I didn't see that. I don't know if anyone else spied that through the broadcast, but remember they needed to make 2 pit stops. Someone looks like he might have done that very early. He was leading. Has he gone back to 3rd? Which would say to me that he's gone into the pit lane. Mercy Blue, 11 seconds ahead. Some very good lap times from someone awesome. Yeah, I think he did a 2:14. That looks like a pit stop time to me. So it was just the last lap. Birdie. He was catching the lap traffic. I think has he caught the lap traffic yet? No, there's the Porsche ahead of him. So how does Birdie deal with this? This is going to be crucial in this battle between 5th and 6th here. We'll go on board with him. Oh no. Oh, he's just avoided that. That was super lucky. Fritz coming through. Exorcist. It was Exorcist. He's had a massive mistake. Coming through the quarry. Check it out. Porsche driver just slammed into the wall. We've seen real incidences in there in real life. They're going very fast. And you see Exorcist now is just... He's got no steering. Suspension is just shot. And he's going to have a very slow lap. So, we've got a race here between Vert Wheeler and Fritz. Vert Wheeler is going to block the inside coming up into Hell's Corner. Fritz is going to be forced a long way through. Vert Wheeler just cuts the corner slightly, unsettles the Corvette, and not what he needed. He spun around. An easy spin to do. He got caught under pressure there. Almost made that a full 2 spins around. This is the battle. You see he was trying to defend the line. A little bit of a lock-up. And then I think he's cut the curbing too much. Unsettled the car. And you can see it's just spun him through. He's down there in 12th at the moment. This is Stubbies. He's catching Curver. 8 tenths is all that is separating these two at the moment. 7 and 8th. Pascal, what's up, man? Not much. What is up with you, Pascal? It's good to see your name. Yeah, Murray and Hell's Corner. Not. They look easy, but they screw you over every time when you take it. When you like you said, light up the rears. Just so easy. Like I said, so easy to do that there. You know what I think that little icon is? The little exclamation part icon is? I think that's a an icon for me saying something's like there's action happening here. So let's see if that theory works true. We'll keep an eye on the times, and next time we see an icon pop up, it could mean someone's had a spin or someone's getting close to overtaking. So we'll keep an eye on it. But Stubby's through that lap. He's lost a lot of time to Curver. Curver over the top of the mountain in that Ferrari. Managed to open it up somewhat. He's gotten up to 2 seconds now. So Stubby's, he's not confident. Or at least wasn't confident on lap 20. We're halfway through. We've got a very interesting finish to this race. Super round tonight. Who's going to be on top at the end of 40 laps? We've made it through the first 20. And welcome along, everybody. It's so good to have you. The last race of the season. And these guys making history tonight. Raikkonen is a god. Welcome. It's not a bad race, is it? It's turning out pretty good. Don't forget, guys, we've got a Discord server as well. There's a lot of leagues actually joining up to that Discord. So it's not just good to chat with me. It's also good to just find other races going on, because all the leagues are sorting out races between themselves now using our Discord. So make sure you join up to it before you miss out. So this is Curver's competition. I'm actually really well, thank you. I must say I'm a bit tired this week, exhausted. I must say I'm lucky there's only one race, because I'm just tired this week. So I'm gonna be taking a break with the streaming and the broadcasting for the next few weeks. This will be our last one, I think. Oh, we've had a moment. We've had a moment. That car is lapped. Stubby should get through easily. The blue flags will be out. Yeah, he will. No drama there for him. He's chasing this man. Curve 97.4. Leader change. Yes, there has been a leader change. I think Angry went into the pit lane. He did. So someone is getting close to Mertzy Blue. Yeah, see how it's got the icon come up? So Morningstar Mike, what's happening with Morningstar Mike? He's getting close to Kakadu here. And someone awesome, he's getting close to Mertzy Blue. So I think we figured out what that icon is. That's actually really good. All right. Someone awesome. We've got two little battles happening through the pack at the moment. This is the lead. This is for the lead. Someone awesome. He's done his 2 pit stops tonight. And once he gets past Murty Blue, he will be in the lead of this race. Can he do it on lap 22? It's looking pretty good for him. Through. And yeah, easy one for him. So we have a new leader. And someone awesome can build his lead from here. Morningstar Mike. He's next up. He's trying to get past Kakadu. These boys in the Ferraris here. So the race is on between them. It's going to be a tough call. Onboard and Chase are the same camera. Go figure. Into Griffin's Bend. Go back to Morningstar Mike. As his targets lock on to the Ferrari ahead of him. Into the cutting. My foot. Oh, big moment. Huge moment. Kakadu is looking the wrong way on the mountain, and he's lost a chunk of his car. Have a look at this. It just looked so simple. Oh, I don't know. He just missed. Oh, there's been another big accident. Kakadu, you just missed it, but he was looking the wrong way, and Kakadu is trying to come to grips with this car now, and all the hard work, he's losing it. This car is toast. We've got Vert Wheeler now coming up on Team Little Bear. We've got an overtake just about to happen, so keep an eye out on this one. But Kakadu, oh, it's been relentless for Kakadu. It's all come unending. Halfway through Team Little Bear, he's got Vert Wheeler. Vert really hasn't gelled tonight at Bathurst. So he's going to be happy to see the checkered flag at the end of this one, I think. Little Bear just doing his own thing at the moment. He's in 13th. The chase is on. Down Mountain Straight. A little wide. Vert Wheeler. Does he pull it up in time? He does. He gets it done. Good overtake. So, Hammer in the pits now. Mercy Blue into the pits. He'll drop through. Hammer gets up into 3rd. Angry's now into 2nd place. And as said, someone awesome. Yeah, Riken, my foot. My foot, yeah, has recovered now. That was a while ago now that I did that. In fact, the deck that I fell on and broke my foot on does no longer exist. We've got a new deck, which is awesome. Look how good this lap is from someone awesome. Let's go on board with him. Get a view from inside the Ford GT. Just how someone attacks a track like this. Good exit out of the Forest Elbow is vital, because you gain all that speed by the end of the straight. This is where it matters. 200, almost 280. He hits it just before clamping down on that brake pedal hard. Pulls the thing up. Comes down to Murray's Corner. Pit entrance there on the left-hand side. Actually takes a lot of curb out of that. And then comes across, uses all the road. Brakes really late, about 75, 50 metres into Hell's Corner. Smooth on in. And down Mountain Straight. Always lonesome at the moment. He's done all the work. Griffin's Bend. You can actually take this a little bit quicker than you'd think because it's cambered. It's nice when you get it right. You run it out wide to the left-hand side and then into the cutting here. Good line from someone. He's practiced that one. Up through the quarry. This is that concrete wall we've seen so many people hit today. Ooh, that was a chunk out of the wall there. Through McPhillamy. Into Skyline. Just roll the car through. Oh, there's been drama. It's always happening on the mountain. It's never... You never should get complacent. Because things like that happen. So that's a lap with someone else from the race leader. This is Birdie now. He's on the back of Stanhouse. This is the battle for 4th and 5th. Yeah, someone awesome. He's doing really well. Not just in this series, but in other series as well. So, sim racer through and through. This is Birdie in the green 4, chasing Stanhouse. He's given it everything he's got at the moment. He's throwing the car through the corners. And that interval drops to 7/10. I think this is going to be no contest down here. Stanhouse just needs to defend any way he can. Where does he put the car? He's actually looks like he's trying to chuck the car in the middle of the road already. Birdie's not going to be close enough into the chase. Stanhouse didn't look as quick through there. Birdie looked a lot cleaner. Again, they all have to make 2 stops tonight. Unfortunately, I don't know how many everyone's made. There's no counter. That'd be a nice thing. ACC does have that counter. It's pretty good. So the games get gradually better at broadcasting. Except F1 games just suck. It's been the same since F1 2015. So Stanhouse getting a little bit away from Birdie here. This is a good little battle that's forming out on track for 4th and 5th. So these guys sizing each other up. GTs just seem to love every track, Stephen. Every track that we've been at. They're just a well-rounded car. So this is Birdie giving chase. And he is on the money at the moment. The Corvette rolling through. There's a lot of debris on the road there. Into the elbow. I think that Corvette was on just a little sooner. And you can look at the gap. Look at that gap he's managed to pull. But that slipstream is working big time. It's working overtime now for Birdie. And Stanhouse, there's not much he can do about it except just be quick into the chase. 4/10 now. It's the lowest we've seen it for some time. The pressure's going to be really on for Stanhouse to keep his cool. Birdie will have to do the same thing and not get overconfident here. We're on lap 27 now. So we are at the back end of this race. Look at the exit that Corvette had though. Birdie was like he was standing still. So there's still some work to be done for some of these guys. Stenhouse though, this is where he sort of gets caught out. This is where Birdie comes back. Absolutely. So everybody now getting into their rhythm here around the mountain. The mountain's either taking it out of them or they're taking it out of the mountain. We've seen some big incidences tonight. But someone awesome currently leading. Angry up into second and Hammer into third. McPhillamy almost takes another prisoner, but Stenhouse gets away with it. That was close. Look at this. Look how close this was for Stenhouse over the top of McPhillamy. He's very lucky. Got the car turned in. He just had to roll off and roll through that. Now he's got some traffic to navigate through as we go back to the live pictures. And welcome along wherever you're watching from. Stenhouse gets through. Birdie's got to do the same thing, and the traffic has let them do that. So the racing stays as is. No real time lost or won there from anybody. Intervals, okay. So Birdie needs to pit. So he'll come in. Take his pit here. So a pit for Birdie. That should be his second stop tonight. Some track widening. That's a great way to put it. I think that's what the local council would call it as well, because it's a public road when it's not a race. Bathurst, so yep, track widening. I like that. I've never been there myself, but I need to get down there one day for a race. I mean, it is a fair way away, but hasn't stopped everyone else going and having a look, so why can't I go have a look? So Mercy Blue and Stubbies, these are the guys battling each other now. Birdie got out in 5th place, so a quick stop for him, and he's back in the saddle. He's there in 5th place. Vert Wheeler's coming into the pit lane. Team Little Bear's just coming over the top of the mountain. The Exorcist has had a rough day. Rough as guts, as they'd say. This is our race leader, though. And someone awesome. Super clean. Super fast. Pretty consistent as well. 2:05 there on lap 29. Angry comes across the line. 2:05.8. So he starts lap 29. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the council are actually pretty good at cutting the grass around my area, because I got a lot of bush and like council land and protected bushland and stuff around my property, and they're pretty good at keeping that under control, I must say. But when it comes to other stuff, yeah, I know what you mean. So as we go through the order, Stenhouse there in 4th position at the moment. Birdie is his closest rival, 20 seconds down the road, but again, this could all change when second stops happen. We know Birdie's done 2. Stubbies is also down the road behind. He's 21 seconds. He's in 6th place. And it's Mercy Blue, 8 seconds away. And that's a Ford GT without its back wing. I think that's exploded argon. And then it's Morningstar Mike. He's down to 8th at the moment. He started to make his way through the field. He does some pretty quick lap times, but some mistakes have crept in for Mike, and that's hurt him. Then it's Curve at 97. And it's Fritz in 10th. He spotted Argon inside the pit lane. He's in 11th currently. Vert Wheeler in the Corvette. He's coming down the mountain now. He's 12th. Team Little Bear cutting across the skyline. He is 12th, and Exorcist is 14th. Yeah, I've got loads of kangaroos where I live. Absolutely lots. I've got millions of them, in fact. They're everywhere. You've got big ones, little ones. You've got big male ones, and their balls hang out. There's kangaroos at the mountain. There's kangaroos everywhere here as well. So Stanhouse taking his second stop. So this is where we're going to see all of the position changes happen. And this is where we're going to find out where the true standings are. So Birdie, he might be able to get 4th here. These guys were racing each other. What's going to work? Oh, this could be super close. Might not be as close as I want it to be. Stan is still in the pit. He's still stationary. So Birdie has well and truly got the lead now over Stan. Well, now it's up against Stubbies and Stan. We're waiting for that car to get a wriggle on. This could be close. Stubbies coming across the start-finish line. Is there a car moving in the pit lane? There is. He's not going to be close enough, but we've got some action again. Lap 30, 10 to go. And things are starting to heat up in the run to the final laps here tonight. This is Vert Wheeler. Whoa. And he gets past Exploded Argon there. It was riding the wall. Argon has had seen better days. I'd call that a Pete Murray. He has seen better days. So Stanhouse now chasing down Stubbies. Murchie Blue's only down by 3 seconds as well. So this part of the track is getting quite closer. Murchie Blue will arrive on scene. And he will get some motivation seeing that interval lower. Because that means this man Stanhouse is he made a mistake. The Stanhouse. He's got his eyes set on the car ahead of him. The number 5. Or 5th and the number 5 actually, I think. Well, it's 5th place, Stubbies. Corvette on Corvette. It's going to be 3 Corvettes, actually. So who is the fastest of them all? It's going to be the defining characteristic of tonight's race. So as they come around now, Stubbies needs to take his second stop. So that gives Stanhouse a huge lead over them. A little bit of a lock-up through Murray's, but he's okay. And Stubbies is into the pit lane this time as well. So everybody getting through their second mandatory pit stop tonight. Coming towards the end of this race. It was a long one for Stanhouse, wasn't it? I don't know. Because look how short that was there for Stubbies. So Stubbies is coming out. Curve 97 still coming over top of the mountain. So Stubby's got a big distance between him and anyone that's close. There's Fritz. He's 17 seconds behind Curver. So they're okay. It's this man, Mertzy Blue. We'll have to see the difference in lap times, but I think Stanhouse is going to have the upper edge. Stanhouse 4.3, 4.3, 4.4. Have to keep a look at that interval up the top there, left-hand side. I'd say Stanhouse is just a little quicker than Mertzy at the moment. There must have been some damage or something that needed to be fixed for Stanhouse. But it was long, wasn't it? Stanhouse here in 5th. We've seen him today. We want to see his lap time after he comes out. It was a very long stop, 2:52. That's like one of the longest times stationary in the pit that we've seen from anybody tonight. So, yeah, there was something going on there. This is how things stand after 32 laps. Someone awesome leading. Angry old fella there in second with Hammer in third. And everybody looks pretty good with the penalties. Don't think anybody has got themselves... No, they haven't. So, well done to everybody. Best lap. Sitting with someone awesome with a 2:03.991. That's a quick lap. And he did that just last lap. So he's getting quicker as the track rubbers in even more. So go back to the live pictures now. Stanhouse in 5th place. And as you can see, the interval between him and Mertzy Blue is in fact growing. This is Hammer. Birdie is coming down the mountain now. But Hammer, how long does he have to stay still for? This could be a close one. That's Mertzy Blue there. Birdie into the chase. Hammer still inside the pit lane. He is moving though. We're just waiting for Birdie to round that corner. Look onto the back distance. Do you see a green Ford GT? There he is. That's Birdie. But Hammer has at least... Birdie's not too far. The gap 3.3. If anyone could catch him, it would be Birdie in a Ford GT. So this could be close. We're on lap 33 or 40. And third place might yet be undecided. So if you've stuck around, you might be in for a treat here at the end. As Birdie aims to chase in Hammer and just take away that last podium position. That would mean 2 Ford GTs on the podium instead of 2 Corvettes. So it's Corvette versus Ford GT right now. And Hammer, he needs to have a clean lap here. Very well could be penalties, Riker. That's a good point. So Mertzy Blue is in the pit as well. You see all the debris on the road there. Look at it. Look at it all. It's all shimmering. There's glass and just all sorts. .7 seconds now for Birdie. He's building that interval every inch he drives, so I think Birdie is a little quicker. Sorry, Hammer's a little quicker. Birdie did a 2:08 last lap. I'm not sure what Hammer is averaging with his lap times. we won't know until he's around for another lap. But it's close. And one small mistake from Hammer, it will mean all the hard work goes out the window. So, you know, he's not wearing any scratches or anything either. So it looks like he's had a fairly clean race as well. This is our race leader. And look at that. He's already... Well, third place, just starts their lap. He's just finishing it. And remember, everybody started at exactly the same time. This is just outrageous. This is how quick someone is tonight. He's just on fire. He'll start lap 35, and it's 5 laps to go. So thanks for being with us tonight, everybody. Thanks to everybody that has popped along, said hello, hit the like, the new follows as well. And thanks Michael, Axel, and Stephen for the Facebook stars. I very much appreciate that. It'll go a long, long way in the month of December. Bit of a moment there for someone. He's lucky though, he's got a big gap. And Birdie has increased his lead to 7 seconds over Birdie. Stenhouse now in the top 5. And it's looking pretty good for him too. But yes. Last round here of the Go2Woah Championship. It's been a pleasure to do it this season. We've got so much stuff coming up in the new year. So make sure you've subscribed and followed so you don't miss a race. There's so much happening. And enjoy your break. I know I will. It's gonna be a good Christmas, I think. Not a normal one, but it's gonna be a good break. I'm gonna enjoy the time off. Stenhouse gets another lap completed. Morningstar Mike runs down the mountain in 6th place. Mertzy Blue is behind him by 4 seconds, so if Mertzy can get a hurry on, he might actually catch Morningstar Mike here, and he's just starting to eke into that interval a little bit. It was in the 3-second margin there. So we do have a few cars that we have to keep a close eye on as we run to the end of this. And they start lap 35 of 40. The leader is on lap 36. And Bert, he's just outside of a podium. He's in 4th at the moment. Hammer, 5.6 seconds ahead of him. He is chasing hard. He needs a mistake by this man in the yellow Corvette. He needs a mistake. That's what he's going to need. He's gotten through some traffic too, so Bert's going to have to deal with that next. Gets here to cheer his teammate on, cheer Bert on. I hope it works, Git. Let's see if we can get some crazy action towards the end of this one. But yes, like I said, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for hitting the like button. And, yeah. All the support goes such a long way. It really has. Bert is pushing, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Hammer has increased that interval to 7 seconds now. And Bert just looks so comfortable around the mountain now. A 2:07 to Bert's 2:08. And that's going to be all the difference at the end of the day. Yeah, Hammer's doing really good times. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate that. I appreciate that some of you actually hang around for the whole thing. It's crazy. But I must say, the live, what we usually get is average watch time. I think it's been up lately by about, usually it sits around 10 or 12 minutes. It's been up about 20 minutes of late. So that's good. I like that. I think that's pretty good for a live stream. I don't know how good or bad that is, but it seems pretty good. We do need a bust up. That's why we're keeping an eye on it. But Mertzy Blue here could also upset Morningstar Mike. This is for 6th and 7th. But we're so quickly running out of laps here. Someone awesome on the end of his lap. 37 here. Is that McPhillamy? Oh, there's definitely some of you that always... I can't see who does that, but I know who do, because obviously they're chatting at the start and they're chatting at the end. And then I understand some people can't because they've got to do work or whatever. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Angry's had a really good race. He got the race started well. He stayed clear of any incidences, which is what didn't happen to him at Fuji. But it looks like today he's going to get 2nd place, and a well-earned 2nd place. And for Hemmer, 3rd place for him. It was looking close, but again, just he's quicker than Birdie. 2065 versus 207. Orange Juice. Welcome, a new follower. Thanks for following. That'd be on Twitch. It's good to have you along for the ride. And like I said, make sure you got those notifications on so you don't miss a race. Because we will be having a few weeks off here, so you might just all of a sudden one day see something pop up. It'll be another race. So this race is ending now. And yeah, it's looking like 3rd and 4th is settled. Oh, was that Kakadu? That was massive. Or was it Curver? It was Curver. That man ate so much tyre wall. Do I still have it on replay? Oh, look at that. So Curver down in 9th place. This might actually change the top 10. He's going to have to pit. Fritz is 25 seconds away. No, you're right. Kakadu did retire. Curver might have to do the same thing here. Or is he going to continue on? We're so close. So have a look. Fritz is 27 seconds behind. Let's have a look. What kind of lap time is Curver doing now? He did a 2:22. And there's Fritz. Oh, someone awesome's on lap 38. Fritz, I don't know if you've gotten the message, but you could still 9th. Oh, he goes wide at the chase. He comes back on. He is struggling as well, isn't he, Fritz? Looks like these guys have had some comings together with the walls, just letting the traffic through as well. Vert Wheeler looks clean. He's down in 11th. So does a little bit. Exorcist. We've seen some big bang ups for him as well. The car's seen better days. And Argon down in 14th. Just picking up some Yeah, it was picking up rubber as well. I think he was doing his warm-down lap a lap early. Oh, you need to make it to the end, someone. We're on lap 39 and 40. It's been super quick from this man in the 4GT. No one's been able to match his pace. He's just had a bit of a bust up there, though. He needs to be careful. He keeps doing that. Angry is 20 seconds behind him. But, you know, that's not an impossible amount of time to lose here, so someone's got to be careful. And just as my stream computer wants to start stuttering every 2 seconds too, so this race couldn't finish any more promptly. I really don't know why it does that, because see how everything else still moves? So it must be, it's either my capture card or it's something that's happening in the encoding. I don't know. But here we go. Someone awesome is about to begin the final lap of the race. And there's that busted up Ferrari. Needs to get by. He does. This is it. Last lap. Curvo getting through Hell's Corner. Angry old fella. I think he was trying to put the times in as well. 23 seconds. He's actually lost some time. We'll do a 2:0. Let's see what his lap time this lap is. 2:05.1. He's starting to match someone at the moment. Yeah, I agree, Michael. Well done to the guys with damage for continuing. It's always a hard thing to do, and I mean, it's not easy to sit there and run through a race with a busted up car knowing you're not going to place, but yeah, I do appreciate it when they continue. And it's made for some interesting viewing towards the end here, so we do appreciate it on our end as well. Birdie just couldn't do enough to get that podium. Hammer is 8 seconds up the road, so if this guy does make a mistake, he could still take it, but it's looking very unlikely as he begins the final lap of the race. It's crazy to think after 40 laps, all that separates them is 8 seconds. 7.9 seconds. Hammer, his lap time, 2:06. Look at Birdie's. It'll switch over in a second. What kind of lap time was Birdie doing? 2:07. So yeah, Hammer's still quicker. As he charges down the mountain straight for the final time tonight. We go back to the front of the race. It's someone awesome. And he's coming across the line after 40 laps. He's the winner. And I'm pretty sure after points should take the championship as well. We've got a bit of a battle now down for 13th and 14th between Exorcist and Team Little Bear. So the Porsches are getting it on. As the checkered flag is out, this is it, the final time. This is for 12th and 13th. Down the chase, Team Little Bear putting his Porsche in the middle of the road. An Exorcist, he hasn't got the most aerodynamic looking Porsche, but it's coming up on him quick. And then we brake hard for the chase. He just punts him forward. And that's put Team off, but surely he'll readdress. Oh, the camera changed at the wrong moment. It looked like they were having a coming together, but he's going to let his teammate take 12th place here. Good little finish from these two. Team Little Bear and Exorcist putting on a bit of a show right at the end of the race. Great stuff from those guys. Curva getting through. God, that thing looks bad. Stubbies. Everybody doing their little spins and stuff at the end. Everybody loves to do that in a sim race. I see some leagues ban people doing that, but you know what? That's not fun. Mercy Blue comes through. He'll take 7th place. Stubbies. I mean, luckily it's a sim race because that's a lot of money. And Curva 97, he's 9th. Then it's Fritz, Vert Wheeler. He's coming down to finish. Somehow he's kept the car clean. I don't know if pit stops have helped him there, but congratulations for getting all the way to the end as well. No, thank you, Stephen. And thank you guys for joining me tonight. And thanks for watching the Go2Woah Championship. I know they've enjoyed the streaming, and it's good to have you guys pop along as well. Look, it does look like a wrecking yard now. It's a lot of fun. Let's see what Vert Wheeler does. Does he charge on in there? Oh, we don't get to see it. Oh, bugger. Well, there it is. Someone, Angry and Hammer, your top 3. So congratulations to them. Well, that's it from me. That's it from me. I think from this. No, we've got one. I've got one more event on the 28th. It'll be the 29th my time, 28th over in the US. So keep a lookout for that. It's just an event with the SFR crew with GT Sport. But there's so much to come in the new year. We've got more ACC. We've got, I think, F1 starting up again with a new league. We've got more Project Cars, more GT Sport, you name it. So I'm excited. Probably even some, I don't know, even PC stuff as well. But I can't take too much on. I'm only one person. But they did. See you later, Ryan. I do want to just once again thank Axel, Stephen, and Michael for the Facebook stars. I know I've said that a lot tonight, but it means a lot to me. Thanks to the new likes, the new followers. Someone's just done that again. Holy crap. Stephen, he's just chucked in another 679 stars. And he's on a 5-week streak. Michael's on a 3-week streak too. I will enjoy my Christmas. Thank you. You too. Everyone else out there. No worries, awesome. It was so much fun. Everyone else have a great Christmas. If I don't see you before then, Happy New Year. And yeah, look after yourselves, guys. Enjoy it with your family and friends. And we'll be back with more racing in 2021. But until then, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Enjoy your holidays. I'm going to enjoy the break too. I'll see you soon. Good night.